They got to change the name of the show.
Oh my God.
They have to change the name of the show. The show cannot have stars in the title anymore. The show is currently called Dancing with the Stars, right? Correct. Which means at some point of somebody's career, they were a celebrity. They were some type of star. You cannot have Carol Baskin on there and yet call the show Dancing with the Stars. To be honest, I would be offended if I'm currently on this particular season or if I was cast and you got me next to her, because she is not a celebrity or a star. I'm just saying. You know what? I would actually think that they could actually then put someone on there from a reality show, and that would have been more accessible to, or makes more sense. I don't like reality. Nothing against it. I prefer something scripted. I prefer an actor playing a role. Technically, I guess you could say that in some cases of these reality shows, they are more scripted, but I'm really meaning an actual scripted show. I don't watch any, but I will take anything of a keeping up with the real 90 Day Fiance of a basketball runway in Atlanta with a Kardashian any day before I would think that someone on a docuseries where she had a second husband that somehow was just missing, and they have kind of portrayed it or put it out there that there's a possibility that she was the reason he is gone. That being said, the show was a big hit. Yes, it was. Nonetheless, that was definitely one of the big things of 2020. But that still doesn't make that anyone on that show was a celebrity, and yet anyone to come to fame. Now, if they did something afterwards and then they grew from that popularity, by all means, yes. But at this moment, no. This literally is the definition of how all lives don't matter, by far. In 2020, that has been something that has been said over and over, and this is literally that definition. We have Black and brown people that are being pulled over on suspicion. On suspicion. Not that they do something, but on suspicion. There have been moments when we first started wearing masks that Black and brown people were going into stores. And if you were one of them, a man for sure, there have been a couple of videos put out there where there were Black and brown men wearing masks and they were being questioned by the security or escorted out for following CDC guidelines. You hear me? And yet someone who put out a document series was portrayed as possibly killing her husband was cast on Dancing with the Stars.
Well, now a Florida sheriff is using the show's success to ask for new leads in the disappearance of Carol Baskin's husband, Don Lewis. That happened back in 1997.
Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Fed him to tigers, they snacking. What's happening? Carol Baskin.
Like, seriously. A popular song was recreated calling out what she allegedly did. Dahmer, Manson, Bundy, Timothy McVeigh, who are all responsible for multiple deaths, do not even have this type of notoriety. Who are they gonna get next season? John Bobbitt?